Welcome to Out and About on the Recumbents. Let's go. Ride low. Ride recumbent. Nicely warm but very blustery day. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And we are on what we call the cracked trail. That's just because it has a lot of cracks in it. Basically, it's just an old paved access way for UCCS students to get off the campus here, but we use it to get over to the well, I guess we'll call it the Nevada Avenue Path. Basically, you know, the double sidewalk kind of thing. And then this is kind of backwards of the normal way we go, but we got a bit behind because we got a new tail light for Joe, one like I've got. It's got the accelerometer on it. Basically what's supposed to happen is when you slow down, it's supposed to get brighter. I really can't tell by watching Joe's if it actually gets brighter or not when she slows down. But they're good tail lights anyway, even if the accelerometer doesn't work all that hot. The idea is that as you slow down, it goes from you know, from 30 looms to 100 looms. So you know, the people behind you, you know, they know you're stopping. They know something's going on. So it's kind of like a brake light, and without being a brake light. It's one of the interesting rocks formations out of Ute Valley Park up there. I think they call it Pinnacle Peak. I think that's what it's called. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, forgive my squeaky brake. I'm gonna have to take this into Angletech and have them check my brake shoes, make sure they haven't gotten glazed over. Yeah, sometimes that happens, especially as old as these brake shoes probably are, because they're probably the stock brake shoes. And you know, this bike is 12 plus years old. So yeah, normally we're coming the other way and we're heading towards Panera, but because we got behind, because I will tell you that all these modern lights, the only bad thing about them is they're not very adaptable to trikes. You know, I kind of had to come up with a way to mount it, and these have a really strange little rubber mount anyway. Someday I'm going to have to figure out how to fabricate a metal one, but it's good enough, and I like it better than the other tail lights. So yeah, you could probably. Oh yeah, it does get brighter. Yes, it does. You're gonna... Oh, brand new. Nice. Brand new Harley trike. as much as I like the Harley trikes, and I really do, if we got a trike, we're probably going to get a Spider. You know, a motorized trike. Probably going to get a Spider, because it's the closest. The Spider is pretty close to what we already have, you know, with our recumbent trikes. You know, it's got the two wheels up front, and so we're kind of used to steering that way and everything. And but yeah, now this is Nevada Avenue does have a bike lane, a marked bike lane, but we'd rather not use it because it has a lot of traffic. I mean, a lot of traffic. Even on a weekday at 1 o'clock, you know, past lunchtime, it's still got a lot of traffic. So we use the sidewalk because very few people actually use this sidewalk because of all the traffic noise and stuff. Rarely do we, every once in a great while, we'll run into somebody and, you know, we'll move over so they can get by, or stop and let them get by. But that's what we're going to do, is we're going to head up and we're going to head up to Cottonwood Creek Park. If we can get there. It may not be, the trail may be still closed about halfway up. I take it a homeless person started a fire in one of the drainage things, and it got carried away and it burnt a bunch of stuff. So I'm going into 2. Yeah, like I said, you can see it, it's got a marked bike lane. And, you know, if they told us that, you know, we had to use the bike lane, we would. But the problem with bike lanes here in Colorado Springs is that, especially this time of year, they're always full of rocks and sand and debris and, you know, glass and you name it, because it is a rare occasion when they actually sweep the bike lanes. Rare occasion. I mean, they'll plow the, you know, they'll plow the bike trails, but they won't plow a bike lane. You have to wait till the snow melts off. That's Ute Valley Park over that way. Yeah, I apologize for the noise because of all the driving. But we won't be on this as you can see, it went back to the double sidewalk, so we're back on the path. I tried to convince the city that they should just double wide it all the way down to Nevada Avenue and take out the bike lane. That way the cars would have a little more room. But they didn't like that idea. Probably because they would have had to concrete it, you know, all the way down to Nevada, and that would have cost them some bucks. But yeah, I don't know, hoping you guys are being able to get in a ride today, wherever you are. It's a nice warm day. Like I said, it's a blustery day, but These are, you know, kind of like our version of the Santa Anas out in California, the Santa Ana winds. And when they come up this way, they heat up the atmosphere, and it's supposed to be over, you know, like 60 to 62 F, you know, or F Fahrenheit. We got to cross over the road here. Okay, we'll go halfway. Oh, we can make it. Yeah, sometimes they'll stop for you, sometimes they won't. But sadly, our weather is going to go downhill after today. Tomorrow's supposed to barely be 40 with a very chilly wind. And in fact, that next cold front, a much stronger one, is going to come in tonight. That's why we knew we needed to ride today, even if it's just a short ride, just to get out, put another video together for the weekend. But yeah, it's only going to be in the 30s for most of this week. I think Friday is the first, or Thursday next week is the first day it's going to be at least 40 degrees, you know. And we're going to have to go do a food run. And then that Friday looks a little better. It's like 50, so might be able to get in a ride, you know, a real ride by next Friday. You gotta be careful here because they've got some, oh, what do you call them, kennels and stuff over here, and some doggy playgrounds, and but it's really hard they've got big old bushes on their fence line, so you can't really see, you know, and they can't see us when they're coming out. Yeah, I guess they even have a doggy swimming pool, of all things. I mean, hey, come on, I don't have a swimming pool. How can a dog have a swimming pool? Yeah, this is this weird deal, because now, once you crossed over the street where we had to wait, it changes to Dublin Boulevard. Now we're on the Vincent Frontage Road path, and we're going to take this over to the Cottonwood Creek Trail, and we're going to go up as far as the Cottonwood Creek Trail as we can. Left. Yeah. So we're going off the frontage road and onto the trail access here. Just thought we'd come this way. We don't do this way very often, but just gives you a little different perspective. Right. All right, so now we're on the howdy. Now we're on the Cottonwood Creek Trail. Yep. We're gonna go through a tunnel. The tunnel. Okay, and you know what we got to do? We ain't got no choice now. Ole, 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 ole. And my wife's doing the Frito Bandito song. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna go up the trail and see if we can make it all the way to the park. I don't know if we can. I don't know if they got the sewer stuff fixed. They got messed, the drainage stuff, not sewer but drainage, got it fixed. So we will just have to see. They got a whole bunch of cattails down there. It's really funny. There's only really specific places where the where the cattails actually grow around here. I've seen some here, you know, these here, and then there's a little bit on the Pikes Peak Greenway Trail going south out of downtown. Although that one's kind of messed up because the homeless like to kind of live in it. But like I said, nice warm day. Definitely in the 60s, that's for sure. We started out this morning walking over to the storage unit to get the trikes. You know, we had our long sleeve fleece vests on, but we got rid of those very quickly. And you got some new apartments up here to the left, and boy, it'd be really fabulous to be on the corner, the particular corner of those apartments, because especially if you were up on the 3rd story, because man, your view would be pretty spectacular. Kind of an interesting structure here. They did that to slow the water down coming from, you know, the area out there. And there's many bridges and you know, the man-made waterfalls along the Cottonwood Creek Trail. This is, you know, I mean, this is one of the ones, you know, one of the biggies that we like the most, you know. The Midland, because it goes to Manitou, and we like Manitou. If we were well off, instead of poor but retired, we'd probably live in Manitou. Bike back! Yeah, it's so funny. It always seems like everybody's in a hurry except for us. We just kind of kick, you know. That's why, you know, a lot of people probably wouldn't enjoy riding with us, because we don't ride fast, you know. We just ride easy. We use the e-assist to help us with hills. not for speed. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, you know, I wouldn't like to go on a group ride. Okay, bike back. You too. That's funny. Usually I can hear mountain bikes, you know, because of the knobby-ish tires. But he snuck up on me. He's a quiet one. It's a fast one too. He's already over that other bridge. He's a youngin'. I used to be a lot faster when I was a youngin'. I can tell you that. A lot faster. And I was still slow. You know, with the regular bicycle folks. I've never been a racer. Well, that's not true. I actually did race mountain bikes for a little while, for a few years. That was an absolute blast, though, man. That was so much fun. But I will tell you, I was a member of the Over the Bars Club, as we called it. I fell off a lot. That's why I gave up mountain biking. Well, that, you know, at first mountain biking was more like kind of a cross-country race, you know? You just use the natural terrain. Now mountain biking's become very technical, you know, big rock gardens, big drops, all that, you know, just lots of, you know, crazy stuff, you know? And it was just getting too dangerous for me. I wasn't just didn't have the skills enough to be able to do the really wicked stuff. So I gave it up and went back to road bikes, you know, regular two-wheeled road bikes. Then eventually worked my way into my first recumbent. Joe and I, in 2011, Joe and I bought just a couple of bottom line Sun Easy Ones, and I really liked my little Easy One. Joe didn't, though, because it didn't fit her. It just, that particular model, we found out later that we should have got her a used one and got her an older version, because they had two different frames. They had one called the ladder frame, and they had one called the X frame. Well, the ladder frame, the seat would go forward a lot farther, and that's what Joe needed. Joe needed the seat to go forward, so she wasn't, you know, totally stretching out her knees. And but with the X frame, it just wouldn't do it. But she did ride it for a while, you know. She did her darndest. I will definitely give her credit. But I will admit, I liked mine, you know. It was fun. Nowadays, though, I'm spoiled by these three wheels. Yes. Yeah, I still think about, you know, picking up another, picking up a recumbent bicycle again, you know, just to ride every once in a great while. Howdy. You should have put it in 3, dear. But yeah, this is a really, that's one thing we really like about the Cottonwood Creek Trail. It's just really pretty, especially when the leaves are, when the trees are full of leaves, and looks good. Pretty nice looking in the fall too, with the colors changing. But looks like they did some trimming, a little haphazardly, but it looks like they did. Well, the city's been doing a lot of, the fire mitigation work, where they get in there and try to thin stuff out. So, hopefully it won't catch fire like poor California. But we've had our share of pretty bad ones too. We've had at least, since 2012, we've had at least 3 or 4 pretty major fires. And they were like the worst fires in the state of Colorado till a couple happened up north that were just immensely bad. More like California, just burned the whole town. I mean, just burned the whole town. I don't remember what town it was in Colorado. I know it's up by, up somewhere close to Boulder, but it wasn't Boulder. Howdy. Why are you going so slow?
Because I lost it a little bit.
Huh?
Because I looked back and you weren't there for a bit.
Well, that's because I'm videoing, dear. Got a bike back. Oh, he must have went the other way. But yeah, like I said, because of the Santa Ana winds, passing on your left. Yeah, it's always nice, you know, a trail goes right by a creek, you know, you can listen to the water and... Howdy? Yeah, it always surprises me how many people that have a trail right behind them, and yet, you know, they don't have any way to get out to the trail. Man, I'd be making sure I had a gate and a ramp, you know, to get me down the trail. This is the area with, you know, the big homes, you know, I mean big fancy homes. And a whole lot of townhomes and apartments too. Yeah. Trail still got a bit of melt on it. Of course, we have to laugh. It always seems like it finally gets all melted off and then, oh, thank you. My mirror's just not catching them today. Passing on your left. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, it's amazing how many bicyclists won't say passing on your left. It's like, you know, yeah, I mean, it's you know, according to the rules of the trails, it's actually required. Okay, well, I'm gonna pop you off here because we got a long light we're gonna have to wait for up here off of Union. So we'll be back. Bye for now. All right, we managed to get across the, howdy? Get across Union. One of those, you know, streets of them 4 to 6 lanes, major roads, north-south, here in Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Pretty nice looking townhomes across the creek there. They do have a dirt path, dirt trail on the other side for you folks that like dirt. I don't know exactly where it ends up though. I don't know if it hooks in, you know, hooks back up or just keeps going. Yeah, it's a really nice day. Yeah, except for when the wind comes up and it gets really blustery. Other than that, though, it really is a nice day. Joe trying one of her fancy over-the-head shots. A lot of doggers out today. That's what we call people who have their walking their dog. We call them doggers. Howdy. A pretty cute little puppy. Passing on your left. Thank you. Well, so far, we've been able to make it to, we haven't run into a you must turn around point as of yet. So maybe they've had time to repair the drainage system and reopen the park. Passing on your left. Thank you. That's a disc golf course, or part of it. Really good disc golf course. I played here a few times back in the day. And if I were a bit more wealthy, howdy, and could afford we could afford a truck or a van again, I'd probably get, pick me up a few discs and go ahead and play again. I always enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. But, you just about have to get Yeah.
You guys aren't giving us much of a draft. So
Oh, I understand that. Howdy. That's pretty cool. I'm a real fan of tandems. Passing on your left. Morning. Yeah, we've had both types. We had a recreational regular bicycle tandem. There goes a disc. He got that too much air into that one. Unless he's got a good spin on it, and it will bow to the other side. But yeah, that's what they call the T. Cement pad there. Try to catch up with Joe here a little bit. Right. Well, maybe. To see how far we can go. Looks like they got it blocked off. Yep. So I guess we'll have to turn around and go back in from the other side. Passing on your left. Thank you. Okay, well, we're back. So sit back, enjoy the ride. On your left. Have a good day. pretty much it for the ride today. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for coming along. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Out and About on the Recumbents. So, you know what we say. It's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on. On your side of the dam. Okay. Till we see you next time. From BJ and Joe Ondo. Out and About on the Recumbents. Happy trails.